Hey, there you are. I know it's been a while. I've been busy. I started a new job. I haven't been riding like I would like to. But part of my job takes me through Colorado, and occasionally I pass through Grand Junction, and that's where I'm at today. I'm going to try out some new trails that I've never ridden before, and I've got a host that's going to show me around that I think he knows most of these trails. I think he lives in North Hollywood, California. He goes by the name the Hollywood Kid, or Hollywood Kid, or actually he goes by the Crashing Dad sometimes as well. There's a lot of controversy about this guy right now. Nobody really knows what he does, who he is. I know he's a pretty sick shredder, so I'm gonna follow him around, and I think if we're lucky, Remington from RC Outdoor Gold is gonna join us, and we're gonna make a nice ride out of it. So welcome back to YouTube for me, and hopefully you enjoy our ride today with Sheyn, the Crashing Dad, and RC Outdoor Gold, and me. Hope I can keep up. All right, so I made it to Grand Junction. I'm gonna do some riding, and I recognize the bike here. Looks awful familiar, and then I look over, hey, and it's the founder of Chip Drink.
I'm RC Outdoor Gold.
RC Outdoor Gold. Woo! We're gonna go ride. How's that Chip Drink business doing anyway?
Oh, taking off, man. Millions.
Yeah.
Millions of dollars.
That's like what you know the jingle is. Chip Drink, yeah! That's that guy right there. Some good vibes, huh? And then going to second thoughts.
Yep.
So that is Sheyn, the Crashing Dad, right there in front of me. And to start the trail we are climbing, I think it's good vibes to a trail called Second Thoughts. Then we're going to turn around and come down and hit Snakeskin and a few others. Halfway down the trail, we're going to meet up with RC from Outdoor Gold. So it is a cold, wintry, blustery day here in Colorado. It rained the day before, so we're running into a little bit of hero dirt, and the goal is to get to a trail called Gunny's.
Sorry. I don't know this trail very well.
So this is my first ride in over a week, so I'm probably going to be a little bit winded. I did have a little bit of asthma kick in, and it was really windy, so sorry about that, but it should still be fun.
We've been climbing for a minute, now we get to go down, it feels like.
So you can see I'm fidgeting with my suspension here. I usually ride fully closed and when I'm climbing, but Sheyn says that in Colorado they're riding fully open. Climbing, it says it gives them better traction. I usually will ride in the middle, never fully open unless it's a huge trail like Flying Monkey or Grafted Mesa.
I like it.
But chime in, let me know, where do you set your suspension when you climb?
Here on the right, it says use the roll.
For the record, I love features like this, and I wish there were more on more trails.
Fancy schmancy there.
Now this isn't my first time riding with Sheyn. We rode last year about this same time at the Sedona Mountain Bike Festival. It was more of a group ride. He and I singled out toward the end and had a great time. But this is my first time with him in his natural element. The trail that we're on right now is called Twist and Shout. I know he's not going full speed. He's being the polite host, trying to make sure that I can keep up and enjoy it just as much as he does.
Whew. Yeah. I see a little bit of twisting, but I haven't heard any shouting. Whew. Almost hit a rock. There's the shout part, yeah.
If you're just tuning in and you're wondering who Sheyn the Crashing Dad or RC Outdoor Gold is, I would encourage you to check them out on their YouTube channels, The Crashing Dad and RC Outdoor Gold. Also on Instagram, two local influencers that frankly are pretty dang fun to watch. I highly recommend a couple from Sheyn. Chip Drink is one of my personal favorites, along with Dad Chores. If you've watched some of my videos in the past, you know that I really enjoy a good section of chunk. This offered everything that I liked and more.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. I'm gonna break some wheels in that.
You could. Glad I went to 24 PSI today.
So if you couldn't hear what Sheyn said, he said those are some wheel breakers right there, and they are. And I do run 24 PSI in my rear and about 21, 22 up front, but I also have cush core. And cush core kind of increases the volume so you don't have to have as much PSI, a little bit more of a cushioned ride, and it really protects the rims. If you haven't tried it, look into it. I think it's worth it.
Oh boy. Come on, baby. You got it.
You do not want to follow the right.
Okay. Exposure.
I mean, it's not a cliff, but like you'd go down a long way. Like,
Grand Junction exposure.
yeah.
Do not go off the trail. There's rocks.
And it can get fast.
Okay.
If you start to lose me, just like.
I'll say, caw-caw! Caw-caw!
Okay. I'm not too fast on it though, so.
Snake skin.
Caw-caw! That's the safe word in case I start to get lost.
Woo.
So if you didn't catch that, Sheyn was telling me that this is a section that has quite a bit of exposure. And you can see that there's a little bit of a runoff to the right there. But if you think this is exposure, Sheyn, wait till you come ride Flying Monkey or even Grafton Mesa. That'll kind of make you pucker. So I think that smudge you're seeing across the screen is probably from my last water break. It's important to stay hydrated, but it's also important not to get the water on your lens. I'm gonna fix it though. I'm gonna change cameras here in a minute.
Woo.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait to come back. This is the kind of trail that I enjoy riding and can ride every day. And the kind of trail that you don't have to pedal so much and the speed takes care of itself. Great choice. Thank you very much, Sheyn.
Good stuff, man. Caw-caw! Gosh, it's remote control outdoor gold.
Control. RC stands for real cool.
Real cool. It's Remington.
It's real cold right now.
It is real cold.
Oh, we're warmed up. You're warmed up?
Yeah, we just did like 16,000 vertical. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Or is it 1,000? Or is it 800?
You know, that's just 2,000 feet short of. Well, the Garmin says 642, but it's missing a decimal point.
Oh, it felt more. It felt like so much more.
Maybe like 75. 75.
MPH? Going 75 miles an hour. Since the Calirado Kid left, these are the top two YouTubers here.
So when Sheyn said 75 to RC, he was asking him to go about 75% so I wouldn't get left behind. Thanks, Sheyn.
Boy, it's quickly changing here. You can see how loose this surface is. Phew! Yow!
Now, I may not be the best rider in the world, but I am lucky enough to ride with a few guys that are highly skilled, like these two. The guys back home, like Nate from Bike Sleep Repeat, Pierce's POV. These guys all have one simple rule: never leave anybody behind. I didn't follow that in my last video when I was with BKXC and he got lost because of me, but I'm learning my lesson.
It's like that's 75%? That's ridiculous.
Oh, I thought it was 75 miles an hour.
So after this left-hand chunk section coming up, my camera completely stopped. I didn't notice it for at least a mile, mile and a half of some of the best part of the day, but I did find my replacement camera and caught the rest of the ride, but I did miss some good stuff.
So what's the climbing leg?
Climb, climb, climb. See you guys there. Just wait for me at the top. No dab.
Zero dabs. Zero dabs.
Walking doesn't count as a dab, does it?
Oh, no.
So what do we got here?
Just chunk. And then there's a short climb. Yeah. I'll hike the bike.
Chunk it, chunk it. Yeah. That's a fun line right there.
So we came up on this little cliff area that's got a dinosaur bone that you can see that you had to hike a bike, and I said, has anybody ever gone down this? And the answer was no. So this might be the first attempt of anybody ever going down this.
Line. Boom,
We don't know that for sure.
And then right there it rolls out pretty nicely. It's really not climbable, but it's definitely descendable. Is that a word? Descendable?
Descendable. Well, if you think about it, everything's descendable.
Yeah, he's in. He's in like Flynn. Oh, he took the hard line. Well, that's not the intended line, but
No, it was not. That was the line I was thinking of.
officially right there, that is the first guy ever to take that line. Would you agree?
I would say so.
Yeah.
And
So lately I've been struggling to create YouTube videos because I just don't want to show you the same thing over and over. POV riding with no real purpose, no benefit for you. But today's a little bit different. I'm riding with some great friends on a totally new trail to me, and the hopeful result is that you're going to get off the couch, you're going to get out and ride. You may come to Grand Junction and you may find yourself on the Gunny Loop or many of the other awesome trails that are in this area. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure did.
That was a little steeper in person.
So on the way back, I think I see the ultimate Yeti fan's home. He's got Turk everything. I thought me putting turquoise nipples on my rims was crazy. Look at this.
In the mailbox. Must be the owner of Yeti. Phew. Okay, I'm tired. We just climbed 17,000 feet. That's what it felt like. And I got some friends with me. And as usual, we like to end with.
Three, 2, 1. Get off the couch. Get out and ride.
Yeah, RMBF. Riding my best life.
The timing. Oh man.
If you haven't subscribed, please do. Thanks for watching.